Okay, and welcome back to another episode of the Doodling Viking. Today I thought we'd try something a little bit different. Instead of sketching out and drawing a basic shape, I thought today we would draw a rubber duck that I won in a claw machine a while back. We're not looking to make it perfect, we're just practicing, so we're just going to go for a rough shape. That being said, got our pencil tool selected, got our dark gray. Let's start. So we'll start by just sketching out a rough shape for the body. We're just going to start with a circular motion, trying to get the front, because the duck does curve a bit, and then a little flat down the bottom, and we're going real light because we're just looking to lay down the basic shape. Just kind of got a dip about there, going real light, barely visible. The rounded part of the tail, and there we go. It's starting to come in, just little by little. Just fade it in, light sketches. And hopefully you're following along with me. If you feel like it, if not, well, that's fine too. But I really do hope you are enjoying yourself. So next we're going to go with a head, and we just want to go first off with a circular shape. Head sits a little far back, so I think right about here would be a good spot. Just going to slowly, little layer by layer, light strokes become darker strokes. Allows us to rough out a better shape. Let's add a little more to the tail. Just a little bit. We can always erase later if we make a mistake. There we go. Let's bow out his chest a little bit more. It's supposed to be rounded. A little bit bigger part to the head. All rubber ducks have a fairly large head, so we want a good sized circle to work with. I think that'll work for us. So next we'll work on the beak. So the beak's all connected into one piece on this duck, so make a little CL-ish shape here. Since it comes up, we want a little bit of a V, because we want almost like a boot. There we go. Just slowly adding it in. And since the bottom piece of the mouth is all connected on this one, it's all one piece, we want to create a small separation. Just kind of add a bottom. There we go. Two lines fading into one, so it looks like there's a little bit of a separation there. And we'll add a nice dark line right there to kind of give that shape. And a little bit right there to connect the beak to the face. So now we've got a nice, really, really rough rubber duck. We aren't going to be shading this, but practice is always good. So we'll just want to add little layer by little layer, roughing out our shapes. And we can erase all these extra lines when we're done. This allows us to get the basic shape of our duck. Just I'm finally getting the hang of somewhat of drawing where I'm not looking. And if you're interested, I am just using a cheap dollar, about $10 Huion tablet. It's about 6 or so inches long. It works for its purpose. So you can get started doing this fairly cheap. Or you can just buy pencils. The same principles will apply. It's all just practice. The biggest difference is this, because I don't actually see it on screen. I've got to just kind of watch the cursor, so I know that we're getting our shape. And that's looking good now. So, well, he doesn't have a defined wing. He does have an indentation, so let's go ahead and add a wing. Kind of goes down and up, and again with a bowing forward, and then connect. Kind of like the shape of his body. We're not going to be adding all the color to him today either, because he is actually what I call a navy duck, because he's a blue camouflaged color. His base light blue with darker blues and lighter blues, all combined to give him somewhat of a camouflaged color. But today we're just looking to make a basic rubber duck. I think we need a little darker right there. Shorten it up a little bit. And maybe, yeah, we'll add a little right there. Okay, but we will put his eyeball. We're just going to go, because he's just got a simple black eye. We'll add a circle, and we'll just real dark shade this in. So I guess we are doing some shading. We just kind of want to fill this up. Doesn't have to be perfect. We aren't looking for perfect. We're just looking to practice. Let's darken this head up. Yeah, this is coming together nicely. So little by little, just like practice, each line we add adds a little more definition, makes our skill a little bit greater. Every sketch does it. That was a little dark, that's okay. So let's take away some of the stuff that we don't need now. So we kind of just, well, luckily we can just Control Z that back. I think our eraser's a little bit too big, so why don't we come over here, get our tool, our paint tool. We'll make a nice big stripe so we can test our eraser, because if it's thicker than that, okay, then it's going to be way too thick. So we can go ahead and add just a little dot carefully for the eye. We'll have him looking up. Just take away little bits that we don't need. We don't need this in here. Just erase that. Don't need the starting position of our head. Erase a little bit of this. Smooth this up a little bit. Get rid of some of these stray lines. Little by little. His beak's all one piece. Come back to our pencil tool. We're going to add a little darker and a little rounded, because his beak is all one piece on this one. So little by little we add and we take away. Let's go ahead and get rid of these real dark lines real quick. And maybe we can do a little touch-up job on the beak. Let's give him a beak job. I said, we aren't looking for perfect, but we do want to at least resemble the shape we're going for. So, his mouth kind of does this number. It doesn't go all the way back, and then we got two lines. One that goes out and around, and one that kind of connects back here. So it looks like his mouth is open. And let's fix his tail a little bit, and I think we can call this done. We got a basic rubber duck with a beak. I'll shade this in because this is all one piece. Kind of looks like he's got lips, but that's okay. Like I said, this isn't perfect, this is practice. Little by little we add, little by little we improve. That's just how things are. Small changes lead to better results over time. Light strokes become darker, and the more you practice, the better you get. Just like everything, takes little bits of time. So we can remove these extra lines, and we have a basic duck. Let's go ahead and erase this over here. So we have our basic duck. If you want to, you can add more. You can add less. It doesn't have to be all dark right here. It doesn't have to look up. Like I said, we aren't looking for perfect, but we do need to darken this line a little bit. We are just looking to kind of refine the shapes. We have our bath toy from a claw machine out of a pizza parlor. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Doodling Viking. Let me know what you think. If you like what I do here, maybe you'd want to subscribe. If you like following along, or you just enjoy this video, maybe give it a like. And as always, have a good day.